Hey everyone, Mike back with another daily discussion. Today I want to talk a little bit about WWE NXT, the developmental program for the WWE, and the ages of some of the people that are currently in NXT. Right now, I think that a lot of these people that are still in NXT and haven't been brought into the main roster yet are they're getting up there in age. I mean, I'm using age in air quotes. Like a lot of them are in their 30s still, but you know, um, time like age for a sport like wrestling is is kind of finite. I don't know. It's like how long these people are actually going to be able to compete on the main roster once they get there, just based on when their WWE proper career starts. I mean, talking about Raw, SmackDown, the pay-per-views. When that starts, how many years are they actually going to be able to be a part of WWE in that capacity? Um, for example, when John Cena was brought into the main roster, Cena was like 25 or 26, I think. So he didn't get a super early start, but a lot of the NXT roster I'm going to go through are actually getting an even later start than he did. And I'm just worried that, when these guys and women get to the main roster, that they're not going to have a ton of time there just based on how old they will be when they actually started. So this is go through some of the WWE, the NXT talent now that hasn't been brought into the main roster. And I'm starting with going oldest to youngest, and I'll go through the women as well. So currently, Samoa Joe is in NXT, and he is 36. Hopefully, he'll be getting moved up pretty soon. But even at that point, being 36 and just starting off on basically just being brought into the main roster, I mean, how many years is he actually going to be able to compete, at that level, at that age? I'm not really sure. Next up, we have Hideo Itami. He's 34. Finn Balor is 34 as well. Ty Dillinger is also 34. And the younger on the side is, well, he actually just got brought up, but I'm going to mention him anyway, is Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is 31, and Sami Zayn is also 31. I'm hoping he had a shoulder injury, but I'm hoping he'll debut fairly soon as well. Into the women, they just signed, I'm pronouncing it Asuka, but they said it was Asuka or something like that last night on NXT. She's 33. And on the younger side of the Divas division, or the women's division, I should say, in NXT, we have Emma and Dana Brooke, and they are both 26. On the young side in the Divas division um, for the main roster, since she just got brought in, Sasha Banks, I think, is only like 22 or 23. So she's actually getting a very good start because she'll have, her 20s to work into maybe her 30s or 40s or however long she wants to work. But some of these other people don't have that amount of time. I'm just a little worried that, like I said earlier, when they actually get to the main roster, that they're only going to be able to be competitive at that level for a fairly limited time, considering their age right now. Um, Basically, I'm just kind of saying I wish WWE would have brought these guys in to either NXT or FCW or Ohio Valley when they still had that at a younger age, and then get them into the main roster before they're 30, just so they have a longer possible career once they actually hit the main roster. But I wonder what you think of this. Let me know in the comments below, and let me know if there's any other topics you would like me to discuss on this on the daily discussion. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.